up in the northern part of the Flinders Ranges this morning. I'm doing a walk called the Trezona walk. Uses a bit of the Heysen Trail. And it's about, I think it's about 9k loop. Good news is, as far as player comfort level, it's cooled down a bit. Bad news is it's not going to do a lot for my photos. It's a bit overcast. There's a few storms around too in the distance. I don't know if you can see the storms. So I might cop a thunderstorm at some stage. Anyway, all good. So that Trezona walk is the one I'm doing. I started it from the Trezona campground, which is like a driving camp. It's also a Heysen Trail camp. A couple of water tanks. I think there's a few options for starting this walk. Crosses the main, well, I say main, crosses the road in, the access road in a couple of spots. So you could park up there. I've got Sam with me, so I thought I'd park down near the creek. There's a couple of water tanks down there and a bit of shade. Gone feral already. Navigation's a little bit out. I was following this creek. I was meant to veer away from the creek up here somewhere. I never saw the exit. I just keep following the footprints until I stopped to take a photo and have a look at a map. Anyway, all good. A little bit off piste work now until I pick up something resembling a track. Had a few metres to my stats for today's little walk. It's a fairly humid day today. And some stage we're going to get a thunderstorm, I reckon. There's been a few spots of rain this morning back at Rawnsley Park and on the drive up here. Nothing outrageous, but it's definitely more humid than normal up in the desert. I don't know if you can hear the bees. I presume they're native bees, I hope. I'm allergic to bees, so it's not great. But native bees aren't a problem. So I'm leaving the Heysen Trail here. Heysen Trail swings left on its journey north, probably a day or two from the end of the walk here. By the time, if you're coming from the south, by the time you get up here, I reckon you're looking forward for a beer in Blimmen. I'm going this way. I'm in Trezona. Looks like I'm heading up here somewhere. Got a hole there. The roos have dug out for a drink. It's flowing down here, then it kind of pretty well evaporates there, or pretty well sinks into the ground there. But there's a fair bit of water. Gee, a lot of holes where the wildlife have been digging. This is a nice section of walking. Wasn't really expecting this. To see so much water. I'm going to swing right out of this creek bed. I'm thinking where those two big red gums are up there on the right hand side. So the track's actually running up along that bank of the creek over there, parallel to the creek for a while. It's such a pleasant place to be with the fresh water trickling down. I decided I'd just walk the creek bed for a little while longer and then hook up and join the track where I have to leave the creek and head across country again. I think I better leave the creek here. Track's starting to swing away out to into the scrub. Just got to go across without getting too wet. Ooh. You could almost soak in this pool. But I reckon another time I might explore a little bit further up there where those reeds are, onwards and upwards. Alright, here's my track. Ugh. So I'm just crossing the access road into the start of the walk, and I think it's Trezona Gorge Road. This is another spot you could start the walk if you didn't want to drive down to the campground. Yeah, good luck reading that map. So we've got a bit of a double barrel walking track at the moment. This is a closed management track. The rain has got a little bit more persistent in the last 5 minutes or so. Anyway, it's not too bad. That's those ramparts in the distance, if you can pick them up. That's the northern side of Wilpena Pound. I'm dropping down into another creek line. Judging by the amount of birds I can see down here, I'm thinking there's some water down here too. That's pretty sweet. I think the local cockies are too impressed with me turning up. There is some water over there too, a fair bit. So I've just met up with the Heysen again. This is I'm only going to be on it for 10 metres. This is Middleside Hut. A lot of people on the Heysen camp here. The hut's open. Well, in winter it is. I'm not sure if it's open now for use for walkers. Heysen heads down that way towards Wilpena. I'm heading this way. So this is the creek below Middleside Well, Middleside Hut. Actually, like a lot of the creeks on this visit, it's got a little bit of water in it. So, well, a fair bit of water in it. No shortage of signage here on this little intersection. Heysen, Mawson, another Mawson over there. Trezona campground, another Heysen. Mawson, Heysen, and my walk. Trezona. A few roos around to welcome me back. That one's heading for the hills over there. That's it for me. Just got back. couple of huts, a couple of tanks there. There's one there under that shelter. Looks like there's one down there near the river, and there's a big one over there on the creek bank. So I just got back, going to my All Trails app. I did about 8.3, 8.4 k's. Climbed just under 100 metres, so there's not a lot of climbing. There's not a lot of shade on this walk though, so I'm glad I picked a cool day to do it. In summer, in winter it wouldn't be so bad, or in the cooler months, but in summer, you stay away from real hot days on this walk. Okay, I'm going down to the Kwandong Cafe in Corn for a late lunch now. So I'll catch you next time.